Hey folks, Homer Ibarra here at the THQ WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 event. We're here with my man Cory Ledesma, creative director on the game. How's it going, man?
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Now, you know, before you've visited with us before to talk about this game. You know, obviously dynamic physics is a huge part of it, but today you revealed even more. I couldn't even imagine that there's more to come, but you brought out the gamut tonight, didn't you?
Today we revealed the WWE Universe mode, as well as what we're doing for Road to WrestleMania mode, both exciting stuff. And then we expanded upon our physics a little bit more because fans were asking about that. And then also the Hell in a Cell has been revamped, and the fans are going to love that. So yeah, all that news coming out of today's press conference. All
right, so let's talk a little bit more about WWE Universe, because it seems like you can pretty much mold whatever you like. It's fully customizable. And, you know, the big theme, obviously, is create your moment, right? So, you know, let's talk a little bit more about that. What kind of freedom you're allowing for players this year?
Yeah, the Universe mode is basically a career mode and exhibition mode tied together. And as you play an exhibition, the universe is adapting to you. And so you play with two guys, and all of a sudden it registers those two guys as a feud. And that feud builds up into storylines that'll play out in exhibition mode with one of our over 100 different cutscenes that we have. And basically what we're doing is we're creating a WWE calendar for you to enjoy. So we have all the shows on there, Raw, Smackdown, Superstars, and we automatically generate the match card for you to go in and play. And if you want to play in the ones we generate, that's great. You can experience that. If you want to go in and customize it like you mentioned, you go in here and change any single match that you want in the universe. It's all in your hands. And you know, if you want to move guys from different shows in the universe, if you want to go ahead and give someone a title belt that doesn't have it already, you can go ahead and do that. The My WWE feature is a part of it as well. So really, the universe is a great way to kind of do a career mode experience, experience exhibition and story elements combined, as well as just customizing your experience and enjoying what you see on WWE programming in the game.
Maybe go into a little bit about that too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the cutscenes that play out in the universe, they happen in entrances, victory scenes, in gameplay. It really just changes the way the game looks, the way the game feels, the way the game plays. And so, if you have a rivalry that's going on, it's a strong rivalry, you might come out of your entrance and get jumped by the guy you're feuding with.
Right. Cool. So the Road to WrestleMania, you got this free roaming backstage area. So let's talk a little bit about that, because it almost feels like an RPG of sorts. Like you can free roam and you can interact with different superstars. You could, talk to your general manager. You can almost get into backstage brawls, all that stuff. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, all that stuff's in there. And really what we want to do is get closer to the story. Like you said, you can just go confront a superstar and get into a backstage brawl in any of the environments that we have. Lots of different rooms, too. We have the GM room, the locker room, we have a green room. So you'll walk up and you'll see Randy Orton cutting a promo. You can just sit there and watch. And he's talking smack about someone else, and you can just get to enjoy it. Or you can walk away. And so it's all up to you. And it's something we haven't had in the game for a while. I think Here Comes the Pain, Smackdown Here Comes the Pain is the last time we did it. So I know the fans have been asking for that, and so we're happy to bring it back and build on in the future.
Another feature that you had talked about, you improved on last year's game, was Hell in a Cell. So let's talk about how that changed and why folks are going to be excited about this.
Yeah, to be completely blunt, we thought Hell in a Cell in the previous years was pretty lame. We didn't really do it justice. I mean, it's such a cool match, and we didn't really do it well. And so the cell was this kind of tiny cell, and it was really claustrophobic between the ring and the cell, and not a lot you could do there, and it wasn't representative of what you see on WWE programming. So we decided, we got to overhaul this. This is a popular match. We got to do it justice. So we expanded the cell, just like the fans have been asking for. Tons of room there to do moves, to pull out weapons. Yes, weapons have now been added, which is big. And then we have all these new interactions you can do between the ring and the cell, and use the cell as a weapon. So really, we totally revamped Hell in a Cell. We wanted to do it justice. It's a popular match type. Fans are going to absolutely go crazy over it.
All right, so last and certainly not least, but Creative Superstar and Creative Finisher have been completely revamped this year. I mean, you go from 30 moves to 130 moves in Creative Finisher. Touch on that and what fans can look forward to in this iteration.
Yeah, I mean, they're great modes that we've had in the past, and we're continuing to build upon them. So we didn't completely redid them, but we add a lot of new elements to them. So Creative Finisher is a popular one. Before in the past, we had Creative Finisher from the front position. We had one off the turnbuckle diving attacks. Now we're adding this corner position. Lets you do really cool moves out of the corner. So you lift your opponent up on there. You do all types of crazy stuff. We're talking about belly-to-belly back suplex, 360 spinning down. I mean, lots of crazy stuff. And so, it was important for us to build upon that mode, offer some new animations in there. So I think we added over 500 animations for that new position, which is a lot. And then Creative Superstar, yeah, we continue to build that out. We know it's the most popular feature. We've done a bunch of changes. First and foremost, we brought back patterns. Fans were asking, where's the patterns? We want them back. Brought those back. We made it so that the parts don't cost as many points, so you can put more parts on them. We added new parts, of course. We've also added some new morphing abilities. Before in the past, you couldn't really get a guy looking really big because we didn't let you morph the traps. It sounds kind of funny.
I'm looking forward to that.
But actually, we could do that. So now it makes the guys look much more muscular, and it gives you a little more freedom with what you're doing. We also added the ability to create your own crowd signs with the paint tool. So, if you want to create your own logo, whatever it is, you can slap it on the crowd sign, and all the kids in the crowd will be holding that. So lots of cool stuff like that, and we don't want to neglect any of those popular areas of the game. We want to continue to build them out and deliver what the fans want.
Cory, thanks for joining us. One last question that I have, though. What are you looking forward tomorrow for at SummerSlam? What kind of outcomes? Who are you hoping is going to reign supreme?
Well, I'm a big Nexus fan. I want to see them just wreck house, So I'm rooting for them. I don't know if they'll pull it out. They got Bret Hart on the Superstar side, so we'll see. But I'm a big Nexus fan, so I hope they pull it out.
Cool. All right. Without further ado, Cory, thanks for joining us. More on THQ's WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. There's more to come, folks.